Welcome to Real Estate Investment Management Brokerage Development, LLC. Hanging drywall on the ceiling by yourself and cutting out can lights and other obstacles that you need to do. So this drywall hoist seems like it would work and it's easy to use, but it didn't work. We had to make some modifications. So it had locking wheels. We had to add these right here on each wheel. And then these 3 bars, apparently this adjusts and it fell over a lot. It was really frustrating because we cut out the drywall with these holes in these particular places and it would collapse. And so what we had to do is we drilled a hole in here and here and put wire in it to keep this from moving. So that and the clamps. The other thing we needed to get right is this shaft needed to be mounted correctly. It slides up here and then it slides down a piece that's underneath that metal. And then we had to learn how to hoist it, which is just hoisting the wheel. So let's talk about getting this piece right here. So this is harder than you think. This piece had this notch here, and then it had 2 can lights. And what you do is you measure, you get a fixed edge that you know is correct. So this edge here, it's not going to move. I can measure off of that. And I can measure off of this edge, not including the notch. And then I measure 2 measures to the center of this, from this edge, and the center of this to this edge. And same thing here. Center of this from this edge, and center of this over here. And here's the trick. This can light is 6 inches, but we only cut a hole with 4 inches. So I'll show you, and I'll show you why we do it. So we use this, and we only cut a 4-inch hole initially, all right? Because whenever we measure, we never seem to get it just right, so it doesn't work. So how do you do it? So after you have the 4-inch hole that doesn't fit the protrusion of the can light, then you use one of these things. Now this is a router, and this tip spins. Notice the tip, it's not a drill. The tip is dull. So if you hit anything like that with wires, it has a tendency not to destroy them or damage them. And so you get the 4-inch hole on the 6-inch can light, and then you drill here and you drill to the side, you hop over the edge and hug the edge on the outside, and then that produces the extra that drops, and the drywall recesses up against the studs that you want, and it can fit. You do that for both of the can lights. So this is hanging drywall with can lights, can light holes by yourself with a drywall hoist, using a router and a drill to drill a smaller hole at first and then routering out the actual finish. We hope this helps you.